has arrived and is coming to take all of you, except for the one person who managed to avoid it. Deathly Death is a game for 2 to 6 players with an estimated playing time of about 20 minutes per game, and is recommended for ages 10 and up. This game was designed by Víctor Hernández and illustrated by Cañamero. Do you want to learn how to play? Let's get started! Setup. Setting up the game is very simple. Separate the 18 death cards from the rest of the cards, shuffle them, and deal 3 to each player. Now it's time to prepare the game pile. Place one death card on the table, and on top of it, 6 game cards, or 5 if 6 people are playing. Place another death card on top of this, then another pile of cards, and continue alternating until all the game cards have been placed. Any remaining death cards go back in the box. The person who looks most like they are about to kick the bucket will take the first turn. On your turn, you must play a card and then you can decide whether to play a second card. Whether you do or not, you will draw until you have 3 cards in your hand, and then the next player's turn will begin. If you draw a death card, you must place that card face up in front of you and continue drawing until you have 3 cards in your hand. By the way, there is no limit to the numbers of cards you can hold, so if an effect causes you to end your turn with 4 cards, well, you won't have to draw. However, if your turn begins and you can play any of your cards in your hand, you must discard 1 card instead of playing it. Some cards have one of these symbols. This means the card can be played at any time in any turn. This means its effect applies until the turn of the player who played the card begins again. This card has a permanent effect and will remain in play unless the card itself states otherwise. When someone has 3 death cards in front of them, the game ends, and the player with the fewest death cards wins. However, in case of a tie, the players involved continue playing until someone receives a death card, at which point they are immediately eliminated from the game. This continues until only 1 player remains. Let's look at an example of a game turn. We are here with the appraiser, land, and the workbench. We each get our 3 starting cards and prepare the deck with 1 death card every 6 cards because we are 4 people. For some reason, I'm the one who looks the deadest, so I go first and I decide to play Guido, which, with one of the options, let me discard a card so the other players can draw 1. I discard this card. And as my second card, I play Poisoning on the appraiser. Since I don't have any cards, I draw until I have 3 cards. It's the appraiser's turn. She plays Thief and draws a card from the workbench. As her second card, she plays Recycling, which puts 3 cards from the discard pile onto the deck. And since it's poisoned, she discards 1 card. It's Lance's turn and he plays Russian roulette against me. We each discard a card until someone discards a death card and keeps it. The death card is for me. As his second card, he plays Migration, which makes everyone pass their cards to the left. Land draws a card from the deck because he only has 2. It's the workbench turn, and it's played Necromancy, which allows it to retrieve a card from the discard pile, retrieve Russian roulette, and use it as its second card against me as well. Again, I draw a death card. Since it only have one card, draw 2 cards from the deck. It's my turn, and since I don't want to draw a third death card, I play Possum, which makes me ignore the next death card that I receive until my next turn. I don't want to play any more cards, so I draw until I have 3. Before to end, the appraiser plays Going Back, which makes me play my turn again. Since I don't want to end up drawing, I play Siesta, so I don't play or draw any more cards. I should have discarded Play Possum, by the way. Before my turn ends, Land plays Headwind to change the turn order. So it's the workbench turn. It plays Thief to steal a card from the appraiser. At its second card, play Backstabbing on Land, forcing him to draw 2 cards and then discarding 2 cards. The workbench turn ends, so draw 1 card. It's Land's turn, and he can only play 1 card, Poisoning, which he plays on the workbench. It's his turn to draw, so he draws the death card and continues drawing until he has 3 cards. This continues until someone gets the 3 death cards. I hope this was helpful. And that's all! What did you think about Deathly Death? You have any questions? Leave them in the comments, and we will happy to help you. Until the next How to Play. Gracias!